Yeah, nigga, I'ma eat. Swear to God, I'ma eat. I'ma get it in these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'm a beast. Swear to God, I'm a beast. I'ma moving on these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. I'm just that nigga who ruling. I swear to God, I'm not losing. I'm here to gas and no cruising. She like it fast while she moving. I'm in the game and I'm crushing. Ain't no loving and hugging. I want the money, I'm coming. If I gotta pull it, I'm dumping. Ain't no apologies coming. You wanna run it, we run it. I mean, it's really that simple. Yeah, it's really that simple. I'm the Mac and I know it. I know I really don't show it. I hit your girl with a line and have her naked and posing. I be smiling and waving. They say my voice sound amazing. I think they love me like Jalen and then I kill them like Kaden. I'm the myth and the legend. Came from the lowest of peasants. I hit the podium running. So when I speak, it's so reverent. Cause I'm the king just like David. If I want it, no waiting. You know what time it is, baby. You know I aim with the waiting. All my niggas is kings. All my bitches is queens. You can feel some type of way, but we live in the dream. Nigga, I'ma eat. Swear to God, I'ma eat. I'ma get it in these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'm a beast. Swear to God, I'm a beast. I'ma moving on these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild.
Gotta get it, ain't no second thinking. Talking about the only eating I'm doing speaking. I'm on my way to reaching my goals and such. Might seem crazy, but I'm not even asking for much. Plus I'm sipping and it's like I'm always on one. Lately I've been hearing there's nothing new under the sun. And that's how I've been seeing life. I gotta get it to where I'm not worried about the price. I've been trending, I've been leaning. Styles around, I just wasn't paying attention. But now I got a feeling that I'ma make them feel it. I'm appealing. I practically show it in every sentence. This shit way bigger than me could only imagine. From now on, I'm charging the fee, summer I'm taxing. I'm the only one I could be do it with a passion. How far I tend to go, I'ma see, can only imagine.
Nigga, I'ma eat. Swear to God, I'ma eat. I'ma get it in these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'm a beast. Swear to God, I'm a beast. I'ma moving on these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. I'm the tightest MC to ever touch the mic. Rush the mic like many waters crush the mic. Yo, I'm the illest MC to ever bleed the mic. Breathe the mic. When I spit, I feed the mic. Ain't nobody in here worthier than me tonight. And if you think so, then you best to flee the mic. I be fly. I'ma make it sting tonight. I hit hard like an anvil and iron mic. I'm legendary. You can call me MJ. Even PJ. Recognize my namaste. And Creole. You might say I'm grungu. I'm serious. But yo, I'm having fun too. I crush more. And that will make them rush more. Yo, I'm the people's champ. That's what all the fuss for. I sing hard. That's what all the buzz for. You think I'm good? Well, obviously I'm much more. Yeah, nigga, I'ma eat. Swear to God, I'ma eat. I'ma get it in these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'm a beast. Swear to God, I'm a beast. I'ma moving on these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma eat. Swear to God, I'ma eat. I'ma get it in these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'm a beast. Swear to God, I'm a beast. I'ma moving on these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. I'm just that nigga who ruling. I swear to God, I'm not losing. I'm here to gas and no cruising. She like it fast while she moving. I'm in the game and I'm crushing. Ain't no loving and hugging. I want the money, I'm coming. If I gotta pull it, I'm dumping. Ain't no apologies coming. You wanna run it, we run it. I mean, it's really that simple. Yeah, it's really that simple. I'm the Mac and I know it. I know I really don't show it. I hit your girl with a line and have her naked and posing. I be smiling and waving. They say my voice sound amazing. I think they love me like Jalen and then I kill them like Kaden. I'm the myth and the legend. Came from the lowest of peasants. I hit the podium running. So when I speak, it's so reverent. Cause I'm the king just like David. If I want it, no waiting. You know what time it is, baby. You know I aim with the waiting. All my niggas is kings. All my bitches is queens. You can feel some type of way, but we live in the dream. Nigga, I'ma eat. Swear to God, I'ma eat. I'ma get it in these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'm a beast. Swear to God, I'm a beast. I'ma moving on these streets. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild. Yeah, nigga, I'ma run it. Make the game go wild. Make the game go wild.
Gotta get it, ain't no second thinking. Talking about the only eating I'm doing is feasting. I'm on my way to reaching my goals and such. Might seem crazy, but I'm not even asking for much. Plus I'm sipping and it's like I'm always on one.
Dear Passport Boys, dear Passport Bros, stop calling yourself Passport Boys and Passport Bros. Are you going to the Philippines to look for a Filipina queen or what? So stop calling yourself Passport Boys and Passport Bros. Start calling yourself Passport Kings. That's right, you are a Passport Kings. Now, if you're going to the Philippines to just pack around, pull around, screw around as many women as you want, then call yourself Passport Bros and Passport Boys. Otherwise, if you want to go to the Philippines to look for a Filipina queen and she will treat you like a king, then you better start calling yourself Passport King. Understood? Good.
What you don't want to do, and this is what they don't want to tell you, you don't go somewhere and marry in an environment which a bunch of other dudes get to fornicate with the same woman you don't get to fornicate with. But you get to marry. That's when you know you don't want to marry, because you're actually being insulted by being chosen for marriage. When a chaste woman chooses you for marriage, that's a compliment. When an unchaste woman chooses you for marriage, that's an insult. Even if they don't think it is. And as a matter of fact, they know that it is. They know it's an insult. Saying that when you accept that stepdad role before you have your own, she looks at you as a genetic inferior. And so you can't come back from that. You can't convince her of anything else at that point. That's it. You're genetic inferior. End of. She can't see you any other way.
Amen, praise the Lord. I think I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, it was wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, man, that shit got real wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. What you know about losing your best friend, or losing your best man, losing your blood brother from a sister, wishing you can free him again. All the real niggas put y'all hands in the air for the real niggas y'all can lost. All the real niggas chuck y'all gang in the air for all the bitch niggas y'all been taught. Man, this shit got real crazy, feel like we losing niggas on the daily. All I had tears in my eyes, anger said somebody need to die. I was trying to get some get back, they killed my homie of a bitch, nigga. I'll be down, won't get my get back. Let's crack and look at me wrong, that boy about to get his shit pushed back. I think I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, it was wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir. Cause we was sinning, we was hanging in the field. We had Glocks with extensions, man, that shit got real wicked and tricky, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. Oh, we was sinning, yeah. I think that I'ma join the choir.
All right. To the Too Much Moxie podcast. I am your humble host. Too much
and I'm definitely in the building. Y'all see the title, your thumbnail. My co-host Walt D. His voice is down, y'all. So we're gonna give him some grace. We're gonna give him some grace, man. My brother is battling. He went out there for a Super Bowl Sunday and screamed it all out. But he will be joining us shortly. He's just getting his voice together, getting some things. And even if he does not make it today, man, y'all keep that brother in prayer. Get that brother's voice back so we can get this thing going. I was down on Monday. I don't know if y'all ever woke up and just felt that feeling of doom, man. I had to go to the hospital, y'all. I just felt bad. I felt bad, but luckily it was nothing much. They just gave me some antibiotics. I have a sore shoulder right here. I don't know what's going on with this shoulder, but it's kind of sore. So I got to just keep moving it so I don't lose any range of motion. And you know how you feel that pain that feels so good, right? You just search for it. So that's kind of what I've been up to. But we on it, man. Y'all see the title, man. Y'all see the thumbnail. Black men go travel. Black men go travel. And y'all see the thumbnail. And y'all see the title. Are black women of black men leaving the U.S.? Passport bros, what up? What's going down? Passport on. What's going on, man? Why are black men leaving? What is this passport going on that's all of a sudden come out of nowhere, right? I've been traveling overseas since I was a kid. I've been traveling overseas for the last 5 years. I've been traveling abroad for the last 5 years. So this has been going on. Now getting around and talking about it, it's kind of getting mainstream. Y'all see it on Fox News. It's all over. Passport bros. Y'all look at TikTok videos. Y'all look at YouTube, and y'all are seeing that passport bros is the thing to talk about. Passport bros. Fix my glasses here. Passport bros. Passport bros. Modern women. Kevin Samuels took that mainstream, right? Put the manosphere on his back and said, "We going to the top. 1 million subscribers." Put it on display. Black woman after black woman after black woman after black woman after modern woman after modern woman after modern woman after modern black woman after modern black woman. Put them all on display. Y'all just go look at his catalog. You don't got to take my word for it. Just jump on his YouTube channel, jump on his Instagram, and you're going to see tons of modern black women talking shit, speaking their truth on an open platform for the world to see with no shame. They don't got no shame, y'all. They don't got no shame. No freaking shame. I kid you not. They'll say anything. They'll do anything for clout. These modern women will do anything for clout, anything for status, anything so they can look like they're one-upping the next individual. It's a one-up game. How much money you got? What kind of car do you drive? What's your zip code? What area do you live in? How big is your house? How nice is your house? So on and so forth. It's a game to this. It's a game to them, man. And we're faced with this, the Godfather Kevin Samuels has been telling us, man, winter is coming. He was warning y'all. And now winter is really here. It's here. Winter has come. It's come for us all. Winter is here. And oh boy, are these modern women mad. So shout out to man, I've been tuning in, to keeping up on MTR, keeping up on Dennis Sperlin, uh, uh, Poor Man's Podcast, keeping up, just checking Charles in Charge Network, podcast. Just jumping around on certain channels. Saint in the Center. Just jumping. Just be like this. Just navigate this YouTube, man. I be going down these holes. Tariq Nasheed, shout out to that brother, man, doing a fantastic job, man. About to get our reparations money. About to get that. Just jumping around these YouTube pages, man. And you see a lot of interesting things, man. And the topic of the day is, are black women the cause of black men leaving the U.S.? Well, before I do that, I'm gonna give y'all my disclaimer. Let me play this short video real quick, man, so y'all know when shots is fired, right? When y'all know shots is fired. Let me see here. Let me see if I got a shot fired for y'all. When y'all know when shots fired, y'all know to duck. I'm gonna need y'all to duck. I'm gonna need y'all to duck because these bullets ain't got no name on it. Anybody can get it. Do you understand what I'm saying? EABK. Anybody. Dilla. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody can get it. If you understand what I'm talking about. Anybody can get it. These bullets have no name on it. So if you mess up and stick your head out and you get hit, it's your own fault because you shot. There's a little bit of a gender war, a little bit of a war between Western women and Eastern women right now. You got the Filipinas firing shot after shot after shot on these women, man. Like, how dare you come for us? We got African women firing a shot. How dare you come at us, sis? How dare you? You got the Thailand firing their shots. Honey. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. And if you raise your head up, you might get shot. You might get hit. So you don't get hit. Keep your head down and keep your mouth shut. That's what you got to do. We play this quick video so y'all know what we talking about.
Men. And you're trying to dictate to us what we should do, what I should be telling these men. You came to my page to tell me that I need to tell these men.
That's the wrong one. Let me start with this one. Shout out Dennis Sherman. Now, we got a bunch of Dennis Sherman. Let me go with this.
Those of you black women who are listening to me, if you're a good black woman, this don't fucking apply to you. I'm talking to these hoes out here taking advantage and talking shit. This doesn't apply to you. Don't step in this motherfucking war zone, because I'll fuck you up too. Y'all had 50 years of sitting by watching these horrible, ridiculous ass women talk shit about black men. And you did nothing. You sat there, you kikied, and you laughed. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm leaving y'all alone. I'm giving you a pass. I get it. Women don't like to attack other women in public. I fucking get it. Don't jump in this motherfucker trying to defend these women for this horrible behavior. We will fuck you up too. Okay? Don't jump in this shit, because by not saying anything about it, you tacitly agree to their activities. So stay out of this shit. This is necessary. This is a culling that's happening right now. So turn the other way, go back to your husbands and your children, sit your asses down and shut the fuck up, and let these strong men that you've been asking for deal with these rotten, savage ass hoes that's out here messing up your reputation. Because see, some of us have daughters. Some of us have wives that are black. Some of us have sisters and mothers that are black. And we don't want to get them caught up into this whole shit. And we don't want their reputation to be shit on. We don't want them to have to go in public and be looked upon like they're some fighting in the motherfucking airport hose. Scrapping in the Walmart hose. Shit talking loud ass, disrespectful. We don't want our daughters to get caught up in that. So let us men deal with these hoes. Since y'all was unable to do it, here we are. We're going to deal with it. You have 55 years. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You sat back, you let them do what they wanted to do, and now it's our turn. They should have listened to you, but they didn't. And now they what? Now they about to get it from the men.
And now they about to get that work. They should. So this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. Winter is here. Y'all see the thumbnail. This brother is not sad that he's leaving. He's not sad that he got his passport. This brother is excited. This brother is happy. Black men are finding out they got options, y'all, that they never thought they had. Now, understand this has been a quiet movement. It's been going on for years, you know. Black men overseas, military men, they've been coming back with foreign since the beginning of time. It just is what it is. They've been those who were able to travel and visit other cultures. They're like, let me tell y'all a country that not too many people are talking about on the passport destination. Everybody's talking about Thailand. Everybody's talking about the Philippines. Everybody's talking about Brazil. Everybody's talking about Colombia. Right? Everybody's talking, you know, people are talking about Africa. Let me tell y'all a destination that y'all not talking about. That y'all, if y'all really want some real traditional women, shout out to Japan. Japan. Y'all need to fly to Japan. Okinawa. Y'all need to fly to Japan. Y'all want some real, that's the cheat code. Nobody knows what's going on in Japan. Rui Hachimura, I don't even know how to say that brother's name. They just got, you know, he's on the Lakers now, right? That brother know. His pops know. Man, them Japanese women are submissive. Them Japanese women are feminine. And them Japanese women will get their hands dirty and help you succeed. There go my boy Big Walt, man. He's in the building. We got Big Walt in the building. Y'all clap it up for Walt. D. How you feeling, brother? You all right?
Man, brother, I barely got my voice to unlock.
Golly. He said he got, you mean there's a key? You had to unlock it? You found the key? He said, brother, he barely.
Getting that tea.
That's what it is, man. That's what you need, man. Brother, I gotta get up the hill and get to the tea, man. I gotta get up the hill and get you some of this tea, brother. I am way behind. I gotta find the time and the gas to drive up that hill and get to my storage and bring you this tea, man. Y'all know Purple Gold Tea is coming out soon, man. We're a little delayed, but we're not denied. We're a little delayed, but we're not denied. But y'all see the title, man. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what we're talking about, man. We are talking about these modern women. We're talking about our beautiful sisters today. This is a family call. This is a family call right now. I want to talk to the family. I want to talk to the modern black women out there who don't understand what's going on. Y'all feel something. Y'all hearing things on the TikTok streets, right? But do y'all really understand what's going on?
Oh, they understand.
Do y'all really know what is happening? You think they understand?
They understand. They're just in denial.
Brother, cognitive dissonance is for real. I don't even think they understand, bro. I think they believe, like they always believe, that somebody's coming to bail them out. I think they believe that there's a Messiah coming and he's going to rescue them. There's a super simp out there. And he's going to simp and save all these ladies at one time.
That's what I'm saying. They know. They're just expecting the simps to save them. And what they don't realize is there aren't enough simps to go around, because some of them are being saved by some simps.
You know, we got some Dr. Moist Watkins out there who's willing to, you know, marry a high school sweetheart in her 50s. You know what I'm saying? We got some out there, late 40s. We got some people out there that say, hey, man, I've been chasing you since the dawn of time. You done slept with this brother. You done slept with this brother. You done slept with this brother. You done had this kid. You done had this kid. And now you 50. Half 100. And here I am.
Some lonely old guy.
I've been waiting.
But here's the thing, though, that should show them that their value is nothing to the modern woman, because when you're not hungry, you're very selective with what you eat, whether you eat good or whether you eat bad, right? But if you're starving, which a lot of these modern women are in the situation of starving for a relationship because they squandered their substance, then they're in the state of starving, and they will take just about any man that seems like he's doing good. And so do those simps really feel comfortable being in a starving want, being substance for a starving person? A starving person will eat food off the ground. So they're basically eating food off the ground, and they're accepting themselves as being food off the ground. And the modern woman is like, hey, I'm starving. I'll take that simp over there that's on the ground, because I didn't pick him up any other time. I didn't pick him up when he was on the table. I didn't pick him up back in his youthful years. I didn't even pick him up after he got the bag. I didn't pick him up when I was geared up to have children. I didn't pick him up at any other time. But now that I'm starving, I'll go pick him up over there, because I always considered him to be on the floor, in my opinion. But now that I'm starving, I'll go pick him up off the floor, even though he wasn't on the floor. But he's like, oh, I need to go pick him up off the floor. And simps are accepting that type of low value when they don't have that type of low value. If they go overseas, the people overseas will still see them as, oh, this is an exceptional dish. So would you rather be, and when the modern woman gets with a simp, she treats him like he's food off the floor. But if he goes overseas, he'll be treated as a wonderful dish. So
as a wonderful dish.
They're doing that to themselves. I don't understand why simps want to accept that behavior. I kind of do understand, because they feel as though they have to accept the plight of the different plights of women out here. And that's the bad thing about what's going on in social media. They're trying to get us to accept BS plights and BS statistics. Statistics has become a magic trick now, to where they have hidden. Even your boy show, what's that guy that you showed his show from the last
Dennis Sperling? Dennis Sperling?
Yeah, Dennis Sperling.
Uncle D.
He brought it to light that they're finally showing the statistics on women being the most violent species over here in America. There's a big headline.
Stock ticker tip. Y'all go invest in women's prison. They will be the next big boom. Women prisons. Y'all go invest. Get your stock ticker out. Remember, I told y'all, man, I don't really give stock tips like that. I don't really give stock advice, but I know indicators and I know trends. And I can't tell y'all exactly what stock to pick, but I'm telling y'all, if y'all pick some kind of stock when it comes to women's makeup, when it comes to prison, women's prison, if you're not investing in men's prison, I'm telling you, if you've been investing in men's prison and you made profit off that, you need to start investing in women's prison, because they are on the rise. Women are becoming more and more violent, more and more masculine.
Brother, let me tell you something, and let me tell the audience something. they're not becoming more and more. They already been. If you know, you know those DV classes and family classes that they supposedly only send men to, like those family classes. Go. I dare you to take time out your day and go to the local anger management or domestic violence or family class. I dare you. You will see they divide it in a men's side and a women's side. And and I've taught one of those classes before. When you go to the women's side is filled up. Filled
Women
up.
are getting they're on so many pills. There's so many mental health pills. It's ridiculous, man. I'm telling y'all, man, and y'all need to start investing in these psych meds. Y'all need to start investing in these women's prisons. Y'all need to start investing in makeup. And yes, my brother Jay Kwame 79 says black men are supermen overseas, but here in the States we are treated like Clark Kent. Ain't
shout out to Jay
that
Kwame.
the truth? Ain't
Kwame.
that the truth? Let me tell you, if you've never been overseas, man, you don't know what that brother's talking about. But man, listen, I'm a young brother, man. I'm a young fly brother, man. I think I'm fly. You know, I just happen to be in a wheelchair, right? But I carry myself well. I'm on point. I do my thing. I do what I need to do. I'm very independent. I travel. I get out and do what I need to do. When I'm overseas, my brother, it's not hard for me. It's not hard for me to it's not hard for me to pull a chick. It's not hard for me to have a conversation with a woman. It's not hard for me to have a mature conversation with a woman and it goes somewhere. And you would think, hey, this brother in the wheelchair, he can't get brother, man. Even here in the States, I'm not trying to blow my own horn. Even here in the States, I can do what I need to do. I just choose not to. I'm just very disciplined like that. I just don't want to. The desire is gone. My desire for American women has been zapped out of me since 2013. If I want to be truthful, really since the early 2000s, man. I'm ahead of my time. I know that. I've been ahead of my time. I've always said I'm not really feeling American like that. I'd rather get me a foreign. I've always been like that.
Hey, brother, can you and Walt D can we explain the differences though? We tell them that it's different, but can we actually say some of the experience? For example,
give it to us, Walt.
For example, they try to say your boy Walt D is scared to approach women, doesn't like to approach women, but like with anything in life, I'm not going to approach anything in life that doesn't have substance or is going to waste my time or that's going to make me angry and cause me to be something that I don't need to be or get in any trouble that I don't need to get into in trouble that I don't need to be in. We use wisdom as real men. We use solid we use logic as real men, right? So it's not that we're afraid to approach women. It's that it's not logical to approach the modern woman in America because you could catch a case. There's so many things. And what am I getting at? When I first started talking to women overseas, I was able to take off my armor the first week.
I started talking. First week,
the first week.
You mean you didn't have to give them the representative? You mean you could just be yourself?
I was able to be myself. I didn't even have to say, I was like, oh, I wonder if they're going to say, what can Walt D do for them? And I was ready because I was like, okay, I'll let them know. I'll let them know my resume. I didn't even have to give my resume. They said, what can we do for you? It's our tradition and culture to honor the man, as long as the man is honoring us. They're not stupid now. They're not what the modern woman is over here is trying to make them out to be. They're not stupid. They're not easy. They're smart. They're beautiful and they're bright. But here's the thing: you go hard for them, they'll go hard for you. And the ones I was talking to until I found the one that I'm actually going to marry, they said,
Did y'all hear that? Walt D said the one. I'm actually see. That's what I'm saying. See, you want men. See, women are like men don't want to get married. They just want to play games. Really, passport bros are going overseas because they want to take advantage of they want to harm women. Really? No. This brother said I'm getting married. So she's a fiance now.
Right? Yeah, your boy Walt D don't play any games, and even people that
Oh.
ask me, even people
And
that
look how
ask
quick.
me,
And look at what men make quick decisions. See. It didn't take him 2 years to commit to this woman. It just took some conversations, a little bit of time, a little bit of work, and then he's like, you know what? This the one.
and a lot of love and
See,
respect.
men know. Men know. See, it's like me and my wife. It didn't take long for me to say, I'm about to lock this one down.
Let them
You know,
know.
I said what in my head, I said, I'd be a fool not to lock this one down. Matter of fact, I said to myself, I said, I better lock her down before somebody figure out how valuable this one is. Oh, did I just say she had value? Of course. Of course she has value because she comes with more than just the looks. There's actually an instruction manual. There's actually some stuff that she can bring. There's actually some special things that she can do. She's not just pretty to look at. She's not just a doll that I can dress up. She got some substance. So that's what made her valuable. Her looks, you can find a beautiful woman anywhere, any country you go to. But what does she have? But what does she bring to the table to the man? And Walt D just told you in their culture, they're like, what can we do for you? What do you need? What role do you need me to play so the team can win?
And that even goes for the
You
ones
need me
that's
to
out
come
there
off the
scamming.
bench? Yeah. You need me to come off the bench like Russell Westbrook? What do you need me to do? You need me to start? What do you need me to do? You need me to go train in the G League some more? What do you need me to do? What role do you need me to play to help us win? Are black women the cause of black men leaving the U.S.? Well, we're going to prove that point. That we're not just, black men aren't just going overseas. Just, let me tell you something. If we didn't have to go overseas, we wouldn't. It doesn't make sense because let's be real. In order to go overseas, you got to have some money. So everybody can't participate in the passport bro movement because if you want to participate, you got to get your money up. You got to get your money up. You got to be disciplined, right? There's a way you have to do it and how you have to travel. There's a way that I'm able to travel overseas every year for the last 5 years and spend 3 months. 3 months. There's a way you got to do it. And you know what? If you join the Patreon, I might put up a video, kind of show you how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not wealthy, I'm not rich, but I ain't broke. Your boy know how to do things. Your boy know how to do things. Your boy got some things going for him. I got some multiple streams of income that I'm tapping into that allows me to do what I need to do. You understand what I'm saying? But you gotta work hard and you gotta be disciplined in order to pull this off. Let me play a couple of videos real quick. Let's take a quick break here real quick. Give Walter a chance to rest his voice for a little bit, man. Let's go into some videos real quick. Let me hit y'all with just a few videos. Just a few videos. Let's go here.
What you say, what I hear says, women from other countries are starting YouTube channels advertising their country's advantages of visiting to meet their women. They want men. Did you just play an 8-ball? I don't know what to do. Lord have mercy. I don't know what to do, y'all. Even Ricky is done. I don't know. You're not sorry. You're not fucking sorry. Ladies, this is why I've been going so hard. Y'all didn't understand my love. Y'all didn't understand what I was trying to do. I was trying not to allow it to get to this motherfucking point. Y'all thought I was just being a male-identified, pick-me-ass, hoe-ass bitch, when all I was trying to do was show you, teach you, encourage you to be the type of woman that the man that you wanted desired. Now they're all sharing success stories, and it does not involve you.
Now they're sharing success stories. She tried to warn you. The good women, the one y'all call pick-me's, the one y'all call, oh, these are just male supporters. Look at these pick-me's. They just want to, and you know, she figured it out. She figured it out that winter is already here, and that brothers are sharing their success stories of traveling overseas. And y'all seeing all the Filipino women who want us. Y'all seeing all the Thailand women who want us. Y'all seeing all the Brazilian women who want us. All the Colombian women who want us. Y'all are seeing all the African women who want us. They want us. But ain't nobody saying they want that modern woman in the U.S. Ain't nobody saying that they want a black woman right now. I know we're going to have some brother that be like, oh, we got to protect our queens. We got to protect them. But y'all going to find out real quick. Ain't nobody. There's no protection for them. We're not protecting them. You know, it's unfortunate. We have mothers. We have sisters. You know, some of us have daughters. We have to do our best to keep them keep the good ones out of the crossfire. We have to do our best to protect them. That's who we're worried about. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about protecting the ones that are in my charge. Okay? But if you're not in my charge, I mean, you got to I didn't make this for you. I didn't make it like this for you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not the one that turned everybody against the black woman or even the modern woman. I'm not the one. These are the things that you have done for yourself. When we think of independent woman, what color woman do we think of? When someone says, I'm an independent woman and I don't need a man, what color, what hue of woman are they thinking of? Who is the spokesperson? Who is the model for that brand?
Oh, we already know the caricature of that model is the black woman.
The black woman. You stepped into that. You wanted to be that so bad. Feminism now. It used to be the white woman was the face of feminism. Who's the face of feminism now?
It's the black woman. They done tricked her to accept white feminism. But Walt D doesn't always protect anybody. I don't believe in that protect all black women at all costs. However, just like how you said, the ones that's for us and have our back, I'll protect them. Like that sister right there, I protect sisters like that because they have our back. However, I do want to provide a little bit of a correction. Look, sister, you done proven to us, sisters like in that video, you prove to us that you're trying to fight it just as much as we are, right? So after a while, just stop talking to those modern women. Sister, do what you need to do. Get you a solid brother.
Don't be out here single, pick me. Don't be out here single.
Don't beg black men to stay in the U.S. Be happy for them that we're leaving the U.S. and get your own. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that there's a solid brother right now seeing your efforts, seeing what you're doing, and it's like, hey, I need her. So now it's important for you to ease up on the quest for trying to change the modern women and go get your family first, because you're getting older. So I understand what you're trying to do to for your community, for the black family in America, and so on and so forth. But if you're still single and you're a good woman like that, I don't know what she's like behind the scenes, but I'm just going according to what I see right now. If
Well,
you
I'm gonna
know
tell you
you're
right now, we saw them up at eyelashes. We saw the edges. You know, I look for caricature traits of modern women because the black woman has taken over the embodiment of the. When we think of modern women now, I'm sorry to say, when we say modern women, what's the first image that pops in your mind?
Oh yeah, yeah, it is those traits, but for those type of women, it's an easy fix, and that's what I was about to get into. Go get you a man. Ask your man, hey, what do you like? What do you want? Do you want me to take off these eyelashes? Do you want me to have natural hair? If so, then it should be an easy fix for the women that have our back like that, the solid women, right?
You
It,
know,
it's a hard adjustment for the
let me say
modern.
them real quick, Walter. Let me say them real quick. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I've been going out. And I've been traveling. And you know what I'm seeing? See, if we just went back 20, 30 years ago, you couldn't catch a white woman outside without no makeup on. Or just 20, 30 years ago, all white women wore makeup. You want to know what's happening right now? More black women are wearing.
Oh yeah, they got away from our roots. Remember, all the people in the civil rights era try to pass it down to us, and about wearing natural hair. They try to pass it down about not doing a lot of makeup and eyelashes and whatnot. But what happened? The civil rights, the people of the civil rights era, the generation before us, they got intercepted. They got intercepted and infiltrated, and then that's why they started creating groups like Me Too, LGBTQIA, and so on and so forth. They created it so that they said, "Hey, come to us instead of coming to the people that came before you. We'll make your image. You don't need to be in the image of your ancestors. You don't need to be in the image of
Who are these women looking more like? These are black women with straight hair. Who are you trying to be like? You're trying to be like the white woman, and then you're trying to tell, and then you got black women saying that white women are trying to be like black women. No, they're not. No, they're not. Because guess what they're doing? They stopped putting on all the makeup. They took off the fake eyelashes.
They're trying to have black features, but they're not trying to be like black women. There's a big difference.
They don't want to be black women because they know that nobody wants to be a black woman. They're not trying to culture appropriate you. You are culture appropriating them. You're the one buying the Brazilian weave. You're the one buying these edges. You're the one that's boosting this makeup. You're the one pushing this transformation stuff. I see more transformation videos with black women than I do for white women. You understand? You are finding more white women use if they do use makeup, it's in modesty now. It's not caked on like it was 20, 30 years ago. They're just doing modest things now. They're putting their hair back in a bun and they're getting it. I can always tell a married woman. I can always tell a married woman because guess what? She's not wearing a lot of makeup. A single woman is though. She's caking that mess on. A modern woman is a woman who's out here unprotected. See, protected women aren't wearing makeup. Unprotected women are. Protected women, they don't need to get weaves and extensions and all this stuff. They can rock their natural hair. Unprotected women who aren't protected, that's their protection. Your protection is putting on the monster, putting on this face, because you don't want the world to see you for who you really are.
Which is
Let me
why
play
the
some more
women with the
videos, man.
simps. Well,
Simps, man.
it's why the women with the simps are still wearing makeup, because they feel as though their man is so weak to where that they could still continue to wear caked up makeup and eyelashes and please the world, because they're like, oh, I just need a man as a battery. So that's why I have this simp. If you notice, the simps are the ones that have the women with them that have caked up makeup and eyelashes going out to here and there, because she's married to you, simp, but she's not yours. So
She
we got
belongs to
that
the
going on too.
streets. She belongs to the streets because she's not yours. So let me play a couple more videos for you guys, man. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button, man. We are going into overtime, man. We're about to hit the hour mark, man. We have 54-minute mark, man. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button, man. I want to play some more video for y'all because I want y'all to see, are black women the cause of black men leaving the U.S.? We're going to find out. If y'all don't know, we're going to find out.
So it don't look like y'all going nowhere. But so you might want to sit down and be content and do right and find you a black girl right here in these great United States, because they ain't letting y'all asses go nowhere.
Well, I'm sorry to bust your bubble, sister, but you can't stop us. In fact, you damn sure can't stop me. What's that old school song by McFadden and Whitehead? Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Hey, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
Why black men should leave America?
I had never felt like a king or got true king treatment until I went out of this country.
Facts.
Where you're praised, especially as a black man, and one, I'm from America,
yeah,
and two, I'm black.
For being you, right.
It's like the world is yours whenever you leave this country.
Listen, I've traveled over 12 countries. He's absolutely correct. Case in point, he's in Thailand.
I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay.
And one of the 12 countries that I've been to is Thailand. And what you just saw is absolutely facts. Passport boys, we up. What up? Like rare kings. Because you got
to. Yeah, like rare kings. Yeah, that's who we are. We're like rare kings. We're like fine wine that ages well over time. That's who men are. And men have never called ourselves fine wine. Women have. Women have told us that we age like fine wine. And we do. Y'all see these grays. But I'm still young, yo. I'm still young. And if I want to get back out there in the game, I can. And pull them. One at a time.
I haven't reached the grays yet.
Huh?
I haven't reached the grays yet. I don't know this.
Oh man, you know, man, I'm there. I'm there. You know, it's all good, man. You if you die it, I fry it. You know, if you want to die, you're here to make sure you don't get no gray. It's all good, man. But I just let it hang
out. Walt D doesn't die. I'll be a silver.
Walt D doesn't die. I love it. I love it. Y'all clap it up for the big Walt D in the house, man. This brother is on point this morning, man, and he's pulling his weight, man. He's over here, man, sore throat and all, still out here giving us what we need. That is him. So let me tell y'all like this. Let me tell y'all like this real quick, Walt D. Let me tell him like this, Walt D. You can't stop us from doing what we want to do, ladies. If you don't know, you can't stop black men from traveling. You can't stop black men from seeing that they have better options out there than you. You see, black men, we were the most loyal men. We were the most loyal men on the planet until 2020. We were the most loyal men to black women. Like we would drink y'all bathwater. As dirty and as filthy as it was, we would drink y'all bathwater because you were our women. At least that's what we thought. We thought our women until we found out that y'all were having these secret meetings behind, until we found out that y'all were threatening and putting together, plotting and planning and scheming, and y'all said we are going to abort black male babies because they're useless. Now y'all don't got to take my word for it, man. Y'all go check out Dennis Sperling's show. He got the clip on there. Do we remember what that show was called? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, it was like avoid these terrible women.
Y'all go to Dennis Sperling's YouTube, right? And y'all make sure y'all check out the video, Avoid These Terrible Women. And I'm gonna warn y'all, it's triggering. This video is triggering to black decent woman that hears another woman say this. You know, women from other cultures are hearing black women say this, and they are distraught. They can't believe that they heard a woman say this. Black women have been planning on aborting black male babies and keeping the women. They look at black male as the problem. They look at us as the problem. They look at us as we're weak. They look at us as we're not lead. So they're deciding their own selective breed, and they're saying, once we find out we have a male child, we're going to abort it or have a miscarriage. But when we have a black woman, we're going to keep her. Now that was, when I heard that, you guys, I was flabbergasted. I could not believe it. I don't even want to play it on the show anymore. If you want to, I think I played it on the last short show the day before yesterday's show, but it was messed up and choppy. So I told y'all just to go to Dennis Sperling's page and watch it there, and just subscribe to his channel, y'all. I'm telling you, Dennis Sperling's on fire right now. He is, I mean, the brother got the double-edged sword, and he's cutting deep. He got the flaming sword. He got the flaming sword from the cherubim that keeps everybody out of the Garden of Eden, and he's waving that thing around, and he's cutting people. They getting cut. Y'all go watch his shows. That brother is fire, and everything he's saying is on point. And if you ask me, the brother, he got the torch right now. It went from Kevin Samuels, and it's on Dennis Sperling right now. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna just keep it 100. That brother is doing a phenomenal job with the baton right now. Okay, so let me play another video here, Walter, man. These women, man. It's triggering me. It's triggering to find out that they want to delete us.
After you play the video, I'll after you play the video, Walt D will break it down to the audience of why black men are being chased out of the United States.
Let me play a few more videos for you guys, man. Let me get a 3-minute video for you guys. Give Walt a chance to catch his voice there, and then come back with what we need. That is, let's go.
I need to take a break. I've been at this desk a while, but I had something to say because I just read something. All black men know this, and all black men have heard it, whether it's from your mother, your aunt, whatever. And there's two types of black men. It's a black man the man that desires that, and there's a black man that doesn't. Some black men go to other ethnicities because of it. Y'all don't even know it. You think it's just because they desire that. No, black women is the most beautiful woman on the planet. Everybody knows that. But it's that tone. It's that tone. I ran from it.
And any sign of it in my wife's voice, I leave too. There's a reason that black men go to other races or other cultures. There are no other races. They go to other cultures because they don't have to hear this shit. Listen, I'm listening to a woman on a video not long ago with Steve Harvey where she's talking about how the man disciplines a child. And it's his children, but she's telling him how to discipline. And it's that tone like, if a man carried the same tone that black women carry with another man, he'd split his head open. But there's a type of black woman that just, her mouth runs men off. I mean, it's as simple as that. You want to say it's something else, it's the sex, it's this, that, you don't want to do this, that. Listen, and I even heard I never dated Hispanic women, but I messed around with them. You know, and I wasn't even around long enough to hear all that shit. So I don't know if they do or don't. But in Hispanic women, they call it sassy or something like that. You don't see too many. Look, whatever it is, black men don't like that shit. I don't like to hear it. There's another video out where they're talking about if she ain't snooty, if she ain't talking shitty. Man, you can have every one of those that do that. Y'all have no idea what that sound. I don't deal with my entire family because of it. It wakes up shit in me that I don't want out of me. I get away from that. I've thought about, before I met this wife, going to other cultures. But listen at this. If it's something you can't do with a woman that won't go upside your head, don't do it to a man. There's another way that y'all can communicate it with us, and that's what we don't like. The other cultures communicate with us the way we like a woman.
Go woman. They communicate like a woman. Go ahead, Walt. Walt D.
I'll break this down in general. In society, nobody likes to be lied on. Nobody likes to be cheated on. Nobody likes to be falsely accused. Blah blah blah. Right? Whether you're a man or a woman. Now, for some strange reason, with the plight of the black woman out here, they think it's okay for men to be docile and accept the plight. And whenever you have a natural disaster, if you're in a small village and you have a natural disaster, what happens? Or you're in a city and there's a natural disaster, what happens? People automatically relocate because there's a natural disaster. I mean, even before a disaster, the town could be shabby, the village could be shabby, or the village can be like, have its problems, blah blah blah. But as soon as disaster hits, you'll have people that relocate. Why? Because the disaster has just taken so much of a toll that they have no choice to go to where there's pastures that they could survive or thrive off of, or perish. So the modern woman in America, including the modern black woman, we're not talking about the ones that don't have our back, that's not living traditional, that's that's not reciprocating with us and whatnot. We're not talking about them. But the modern woman in America, especially the modern black woman, is a disaster. And you heard it, is a natural disaster. And we didn't cause it. White supremacy and their own choices caused it. I mean, who likes to be falsely in prison? Who likes to carry weight that they shouldn't have to carry? Who likes to be falsely accused? Who likes to be stereotyped? Who likes to have the police called on them like a Karen? Because yes, many black men go through black women calling the police on them when they don't get their way? Who likes to be hated? Who likes to be aborted as a child? Who likes to be disrespected? Who likes to be second place to an entity? Who likes to be beat on mentally, physically? Nobody. And that's what's happening to the black man over here in America. And they're hiding the statistics. And that's exactly what the modern black woman is doing currently to men. Go look at the statistics on who's in these DV domestic violence classes. Go look at all the women that I don't know if we could say knifed their boyfriend, can we say knifed?
I don't know. Maybe we say, swipe. I don't know. Yeah, try swipe. I don't know.
Swipe.
Yeah,
poked.
Poke.
Poked her husband. But when a man does it, he's automatically convicted. When a woman does it, the latest, look it up, the latest woman to poke her husband like that, and actually went into the M word, the mutual, word. The latest woman to do that, they're trying to make a psychological case for her, saying that she was insane. That woman wasn't insane, but the average, the modern woman, the average modern woman, I'm not even making this up, has kids by others that she just didn't want to wait for you, simp. She, and I'm not even talking about just one or two, because some of us make the paper to handle one or two. She should be making enough paper to handle one or two, right? And we could have blended families. I'm not even against that. But you have women, modern black women, even in the church, that's not even 35 yet. That's not even 30. That's below 30, that has 3 and 4 kids, hasn't been married, and then expects
and looking for a husband, looking for a stepdaddy,
expects you to take over that.
Going to church, expecting the Lord to rescue him, expecting a simp, a simp brother in the church. See, this is what they do. They go to church with their 3-4 kids out of wedlock. Act, praise and worship, sing on, join the auxiliary, get in the choir, all this stuff with their 3-4 kids, praying for a simp husband to come rescue them.
Right. And out of those 3 and 4 kids, we're not even counting the abortions that they've had. But yet they sitting up in church wanting a husband. We're not counting the abortions that they had. We're not accounting for the people that I talk to in singles and couples ministry that has like 3 and 4 kids below 35, below 30, never been married. But
let me tell you something. Do not mess with any woman that had an abortion. That's part of the Black Holocaust, y'all. We need to shame them. I'm sorry, we need to shame them.
But not even a part of the Black Holocaust, though. It's part of yes, it is part of the Black Holocaust, but it's also part of disrespect, because a lot of those women that you see out there talking about oh, my man has 8 inches, but it's not enough for me, and blah blah blah. It's because they done had so much done to their vaginal area that even a 10-inch wouldn't be enough for them. And you have women the modern black women is a normal participant in DV, domestic violence. They just call the police first, because when they don't get their way, they need somebody to protect them from the person who loves them. I'm not saying that's for all the cases, but that's normally what happened.
Majority. Let's keep it real. That's the majority. If you look at the numbers, that's the majority.
Normally, people think the police come. There's a misconception that they think the police come and just sort it out. No, the police come and they back whoever calls the police first. And the woman could be dead wrong. You have a lot of women that's in jail, been to jail, sent sending their sons to jail because they don't know what to do with their sons. Women that don't care about men's mental health. A matter of fact, she wants you, and you're hearing it from Walt D. She wants you to care about her mental health in a relationship. She's not concerned with your mental health. She says, hey, when we get in this relationship, you need to pay all my bills. You need to make sure I'm mentally stable. You need to take out the trash. You need to blah, blah, blah. She wants you to take over everything that she's supposed to be responsible for as an adult. She's supposed to come into the relationship at least sane. But you got a lot of these modern women coming into the relationship insane. I remember hearing a thing on the internet saying that we don't want a woman with scars, but a man with scars is honored. Yeah, the reason why is because when a man has scars, his scars are coming from things in life that he had to learn to build himself up. The reason why we don't want a woman with a bunch of scars is because we know that a lot of the modern woman's scars is intentional. A lot of the modern woman's scars
self-inflicted
is
wounds.
self-inflicted. We know that a lot of the scars that the modern woman has comes from denying us, denying our place, denying our mantle. And so and we know we know the modern woman isn't really trying to reciprocate love because they've been taught by Tyler Perry. They've been taught by Steve Harvey, even though sometimes Steve Harvey says some great things, but they've been taught by simps that we're
Well,
supposed
we
to
know Steve Harvey can't raise daughters. We know that. We know he can't raise daughters.
Exactly. The
He
modern
told you
woman,
that. He told you he messed up his daughters. So no man should want to do what Steve Harvey has done. Okay, no man should ever want to do buying ponies and all that. No man should ever want to do what Steve Harvey has done to his daughters. Spoiled them the way he's done them. Look at freaking what's her name? Lisa Harvey. Look at the debacle. Look how the buffoonery. Look how everybody thought she was on top. But guess what? That brother Michael B. Jordan still making money, still doing films, still succeeding, still the most sought after bachelor, still.
tell
Even
the
after,
truth, brother, it wasn't just Michael B. Jordan. She went out with like 5 or 6 other celebrities.
oh yeah, but the whole thing was they thought that Michael B. Jordan was the one for her, and even Steve Harvey thought Michael B. Jordan was the one for her. But Steve Harvey, you know what you did, Steve Harvey? You messed it up for her. You messed it up. You messed it up for him, actually. That he could have been with Lisa Harvey. He could have been your son-in-law, but you messed that up by spoiling your daughter. Now she's out of control. Now she's going to be just like her mama. Now she may not ever find a suitable man because no man is going to be able to do what you've done. Or not will be able to, will want to do what you've done to maintain her. You're damn right. You spoiled her. You spoiled her rotten. And you know what? We're coming out with the wall of shame real quick. We're coming out with the wall of simp. And I think Lisa Harvey might get a spot on there. I don't know yet. But I think we might have to put Lisa Harvey might be on the wall of shame. I don't know. We're gonna leave that to the community. We're gonna have some votes, and we're gonna get more organized, you guys. We're gonna get more organized, get more together. We're gonna get some more votes, but eventually we're gonna have the wall of shame right here for you guys, so y'all can see, and you guys are gonna vote them on who to put on the wall of shame or who to put on the wall of simp.
Yeah, I would definitely be on my daughter's head. If she disrespected herself like that, for one, but for two, if she disrespected so many decent men and made herself look like the modern women that that I've taught her for so many years to not be like. But just to wrap it up for the point, I know my point was long, but I'm trying to give the full scope of why the modern black woman is a natural disaster, except for the ones that we know who you are that support us. The modern black women are automatically, even before you wants a wedding but doesn't want a marriage. But but believes in co-parenting before before there's even kids. Believes in co-parenting before there's even a problem. Why? Because the media and these entities are pushing. Oh, if anything goes wrong, you could be a co-parent. But coming from our ancestors push. Hey, you guys make it work. You guys grow up. This new age is saying you don't have to grow up. Just be a co-parent. You don't have to grow up. Just do child support and so on and so forth. And so wrapping it up with what I'm saying before my voice goes out, the Walt D says that the reason why men, yes, black women are the reason men are leaving because it's such a disaster over here that there's so few shelters of a traditional women over here in the midst of all the disasters. I mean, like the lady in that video, you're not going to find a lot of them. And when you do, when you find and men over here, black men over here, if you find a lady like that, you have to vet her just like how you vet the women overseas. You have to make sure she's not for us on the surface, but a storm coming underneath. And so that's the reason why. Walt D said it here. Anybody, if you want to challenge me on this, go ahead and challenge me on any point that I said. Any point. How many women have kids under 30? 3 and 4 kids under 30. It's a disaster, a natural disaster, and we're just leaving the area simply.
Yeah, man. Black men are leaving and getting their passports. We're leaving. We don't want to deal with it anymore. We're tired of it. Let me tell you something. There's no value. The women. I'm gonna just say it, you guys. You guys will have to forgive me later, but I'm gonna just say it. Black men are getting a bad deal. Men in general are getting a bad deal dating in the Western world. You should not be dating in the Western world. Hookup culture is not good for any country. Hookup culture is the worst culture. Is the worst part of American culture is hookup culture. Okay? Dating does not lead to marriage. You know what dating leads to? What does dating lead to, Walter? Tell them what dating leads to. Sex. That's it. That's it. Dating leads to sex. Dating leads to hooking up. Dating leads to hook up, sex. That's all you get. It doesn't lead to marriage. How do we know? Well, the statistics say that only, and I'm only going to talk about the black community, only 30% of men are married in the black community. So if dating was so great and dating leads to marriage, how come only 30% of men make it there? It leads to sex.
We know why. But because you have all these women talking about I can't find a good man. Yeah, you could find a good man. You found a good man. You've dated plenty of good men. But once they found out that you was catering more to their temporary side and not their legacy side, then that man lost you. And see, it's not about you finding a good man. It's about a good man finding you. It's about you being presentable to a man's legacy side so that he can find you. Because if a man comes and checks and you're not respectful, you got a bunch of baggage. You're the entity's wife. You're the entity's girlfriend. You're a slave to TV and whatnot. He's gonna say, hey, I talk to men like this a lot of times in the men's meetings. I'm talking about solid brothers that care and want to have family. They're like, man, I couldn't have a family with her because I wanted to wife her up, but she was just too disrespectful. Do you know how many times that goes on behind the scenes? They just don't want to tell y'all because as soon as they tell y'all, modern women will say, oh, you're being misogynistic. You're not being fair. You're not being this. You're being mean. You're being that. And they're trying to tell you. So if you have a bunch of women that's only catering or only appealing to a man's temporary side, what else can he do?
What else can he do? We'll take a quick break, you guys. Play a few more videos. We're gonna come back and then we're gonna sum it up and close this out. But this has already been a telling topic already. Are black women the cause of black men leaving the U.S.?
Yes,
they're part of it. They're definitely part of it. If you don't want to call them the problem, they're definitely part of the problem. Are they the only reason why black? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because black men are going overseas. We're starting businesses, right? We're building. We're going to expats. Some of us are taking black women, our FBA women, to other countries with us, and we're saying, hey man, we're getting up out of American culture, right? So there's a bunch of reasons why black men are traveling, man. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. One of the biggest ones right now are our own women. So I'll just leave it like that. Let me jump into the video, you guys, and let's get on with the program. Let Walt D. rest his voice. Then we'll come back with the closing remarks, and we'll bid you
in the streets with a woman that you don't have authority over. And this ain't about being the boss or acting like I'm this, that, and the other. When it's real, when you in the streets with your woman, y'all in danger. If you don't know that, I'm telling you now.
Right.
The streets are crazy. These people out here mixing the Xannies and the perks together. It's wild out here. So y'all need to be ready for what can come and what probably will come. And one of the ways of being ready is you got to listen to your man, because he's the one who's got to protect you. If you're with a man that you feel like you can't be safe with when you're in the streets, you probably don't need to be with him.
Right.
So if he tells you, look, babe, let's go to the car. I don't want to hear that. No, she better shut up talking to me and all like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
You got to be like, yo, I said, let's go. And if there's any problems after that, you're supposed to leave her.
Can somebody explain to me exactly what black women did to make damn near every race, even a lot of our own black men, hate us?
Sure can. Took advantage of government assistance. Kicked us out of the house. Joined the feminist train and demonized your men. Allowed billions of dollars every year to exit our community on fake aesthetics of beauty. Praised and joined homosexual men while demonizing heterosexual men that assert themselves. Took our children away from us and used them as bargaining chips to further financially disenfranchise us. Used sex as a weapon in our intimate relationships to get what you want. Became the only women in the world to tell the world that they don't need their men. Perpetuated the trope that black women are the backbone of black communities, which directly implies that black men have no spine and are useless. Continually pushing the narrative that black women are the winners of the oppression Olympics while not having any metric of which they are treated worse than black men. Allowed their weight to slip such that sexual attraction is diminished. Hot girl summer. Engaged heavily in prostitution, legal sex work, OnlyFans, etc., and then demanded that your men protect and respect you. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I can make a part 2.
Perfect example of why men are running away from dating in America nowadays. Watch this.
Right away, it started. Sometimes it intimidates women on the street if a man says something like that to her. Do you understand?
I didn't realize. Yeah, because you're so intimidated by the guy that said you're beautiful. Nothing else, nothing aggressive, nothing weird, just you're beautiful. 2 words. And you're so intimidated by that. But then again, you're wearing a shirt that shows you in tight clothes and...
Then he apologized.
If I made her feel uncomfortable, I apologize.
It's kind of like a disturbing feeling because I don't feel safe and I don't...
Oh, no, come on, no. Y'all not gonna do that too, man. Look, bro, I'm not even one of the type of dudes that do stuff like catcalling or whatever, but like, it's part of the culture, bro. Like, y'all gonna take everything away from men out of the American culture? And then y'all wonder why men are leaving America, bro. America is becoming too much, bro. Really? The man couldn't say, hey, beautiful? Now you don't feel safe? What? Bro, go put on some clothes. How about that? Cover up. Tight John you wearing, showing all your stuff. And then you saying you don't feel safe because someone said, hey, beautiful to you? This can't, no. Sometimes I be tripping, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask, am I tripping or what?
Men don't catcall women anymore. You guys have gotten really scary. I don't appreciate it, you know what I mean? Like, remember back in the day, y'all used to be like, "Arr, arr, arr." Y'all don't do that shit no more. Y'all weak. And I blame the pandemic because the world got way more sensitive. So nowadays, a man walking up to a woman saying, "Hey, beautiful," can be borderline sexual harassment, depending on the environment.
And you know, that's why what's the point of us? What's the point of a man staying here in the U.S.? Let me break it down like this. What's the point of a man staying here in the U.S., right? A man meets a man, first of all, he can't even talk to a woman walking down the street, right? Stranger danger. She feels unsafe. Because he's walking and he's not next to his car, she doesn't know what type of job or if he has money or anything like that. So she's going to assume that he's broke and dusty or he's not going anywhere. Even though she's walking too, she's going to make an assumption that you're broke, you're dusty, you don't have anything. If you don't have a chain around your neck, if you don't have any diamonds, you see what I'm saying? You can't even approach a woman on the street and say hello without her feeling like she's in danger. Now, we know it's a lie, but that's what she's going to tell you to get out of her face, to leave her alone. You're harassing me. I'm harassing you because I stopped you in the street and I said hello and I said you're beautiful. I'm harassing you. There's no incentive for a man to talk to a woman today in the United States. There's no incentive because there are consequences. If you talk to this woman, this, and this could happen. These are the consequences, right? She can use you, right? You take her on a date, you pay for everything, and guess what? You never see that girl, you never see that woman again. Because she just wanted a free meal because she's living in an apartment with 4 or 5 other girls and she ain't got money to pay her rent and she ain't got no money to buy no food. So she's gonna jump on Tinder, Bumble, whatever, and use you as her new breakfast, lunch, and dinner date. So there's no incentive for a man to go out there and even portray game and use his game to game a girl up. There's no incentive. Okay. So let's say that girl does invite him in, does say yes, we're on a date, does say yes, everything is cool. The moment she doesn't get away, you're a threat to her. She can call the police. The moment she doesn't like what you have to say or you guys have an argument, she can call the police and get you locked up. That's bad. That's a reason why I don't want to mess with American women or black women or any woman here in the U.S., period. Let's talk about the family courts. You have a child with this person. They got you for 18 years paying child support. And here's the kicker. You find out after year 18 that the child's not even yours. Do you get that money back? No. Just no incentive to date. There's no incentive to date any woman in the United States. There's no incentive for us to protect black women because they don't need us. They only want to use us. That's it. Where's the incentive there? Okay, you marry one. But we all know that until they change the family courts law, and we know that these black women are not going to marry any man without a prenup. We know these black women are going to. The moment you mention a prenup to a black woman, she's gonna block you, delete you. Not any woman really, but especially black women, they're not going for the prenup. So that's already a telltale sign right there. You're on. I can't hear you if your mic is muted.
But why though? Why aren't they going for the prenup?
Oh, because they know that makes it fair. That means you really have to love this guy. That means you really have to be really invested in the relationship. That means you can't just run away when times get hard. You have to stick around because there's no incentive for them to leave. But you give them an incentive to leave, you give them every back door possible to get out, they'll take it. The moment they don't like something, or they just want to get even. They just want to get even, right? They just want to get even. They want to make your life miserable because they're miserable. And they will live for that. Women will stay alive just to make your life miserable. So there's nothing left for black men. There's nothing left for men in general here in the U.S. We know what they want. They want non-binary people in the U.S. That's what they want. And you know what? Let them have it. You want America? Take it. You can have it. Run it into the ground even. But I won't be subscribing to that channel. I won't be around for that. I'm going to be going somewhere with my sweetheart, building a family, still making money, still looking handsome, still doing what I do. While you will be stuck here in winter. A lot of you women, y'all stuck. See, women make the best employees. So they don't want men in the workforce. They want more women in the workforce because women are more agreeable anyway. You guys make the best employees. So why don't you take all the jobs, and you know what? You can have them. Because I'm up out of here. See the guy in the picture? I'm like him. I'm like, man, get my passport, got my suitcase, and I'm on the go. I ain't got nothing, there's no incentive for black men to be here. And women, black women, you have not given black men any incentive to be here. You've only told the black man that you don't need them. That's what the black man knows about. That's what the world knows about the black woman. The world knows that the black woman don't need no man. So guess what? The American black woman, you don't get one. How about that? You're disqualified. You disqualified yourself with all the baby mamas, with all the babies out of wedlock. You disqualified yourself. How about that?
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to cherry pick what they want from us. They shouldn't be able to cherry pick our protection, cherry pick even those trifling females that was talking about aborting black males but keeping the other. You can't cherry pick our sperm. You can't cherry pick our seed. You can't you can't cherry pick our protection. You can't cherry pick those things. You're trying to turn us into just substance without needing the man.
Yes, indeed.
And women who say, let me put it this way, I had to take a sip of my tea. Women who say they want but don't need a man are trash. I'll just put it that way. Oh, can we say that on here?
Yeah, you can say trash. Yeah, they're different. They're trash buckets. Trash.
They're trash. Why? Because they're taking your role as a human being, as a male human being from you. They're saying that a woman that says that they want a man but don't need a man, they're taking your soul. They're trying to take your humanity away from you and only pick out what they want. And that's not how life works. A need means that you're part of a design. A need means that you're part of a structure. For instance, like air. You need water, you need food. A man is needed because he's a vital part of the family structure. He's not just wanted, but he's needed. Without a man, certain things don't happen. Yeah, you could run a car without certain things, but it's probably not going to have the power that it should have. It's probably not going to have the electric that it should have. It's probably not going to perform the way it should have. Even in the body, whatever it is, if you try to just say that you want a vital part and you're trying to operate something without vital parts, it's going to be chaotic. A man is needed for many things, and so if you're trying to say that you don't need a man, then you're just trash. You're not considering him as a vital function. You're just considering him as something. A want is something that you could throw away at any time. A want could be valuable. A want could be a Lamborghini, right? But you could sell that Lamborghini at any time. You can get tired of that Lamborghini at any time. What you can't get tired of is something. You can't get tired of breathing. You can't get tired of food. You can't get tired of water. You can't get tired of a certain protection. So, and I'll just put it out there. If a woman wants to say that they don't need a man, they just want a man, don't provide them protection. A boss chick doesn't need protection. Let that boss chick go out there and bump her head a couple times, and she gonna be whining. Where the men at? Nope, you said you was a boss chick. Just like how you said, Moxie, who pays? They pay. This isn't just a financial thing. If you want to act like you don't need a man, then you pay for it not then you pay with not having protection.
You go pay for your own protection. You go pay for a bodyguard. How about that? You go pay for your own retirement. How about that? You go pay for your own meals and your own groceries. How about that? You pay your own light bill. You pay your own gas. You pay your own utilities. You pay your own rent. You pay your own mortgage. How about that? And you do it consistently like a man for the rest of your entire life. Without complaining, ladies.
Right.
No complaints.
And unfortunately, kids have to go through it. She let her pay with the consequences of having bastard children. Let her pay with the consequences of her pride. I mean, not everybody believes in what I believe in, but I believe in the Bible. It says that pride comes before a fall. Let her fall. Let her pay.
That's pretty much what's happening right now in winter, man. They're falling, or they're about to fall, but they're getting real haughty first. They're doubling down. They don't know. See, these modern women, they don't even know that they done started a war overseas by talking bad about these women. They don't even know. They're fighting. You cannot fight a war on all fronts. You cannot fight an enemy on all fronts, ladies. That's where you messed up. You should have consorted with the men for strategy first. You should have said, how do I go against these foreign sisters without starting a war? So I can move and travel peacefully when I travel to these women's lands. Now these women, when you travel to their countries, they're going to be looking at you like, oh, that's probably one of them girls talking shit about us. That's probably one of them passport hoes right there. They got a name for you guys. Passport hoes. Just like they got passport bros and passport kinks. Oh, these women overseas, they're calling you passport hoes.
Isn't that the beauty about the women overseas? The women overseas don't support the sisterhood like even when they're wrong, like over here. Over here, you could have women.
No, because they're more national. They support no, don't get me wrong. They support the sisterhood. But you're not going to talk about their country. They're more. They have nationalism. They have culture that they're protected and they're guided by. So they're like, you know what, man? Listen, this trumps the sisterhood for now, because they're going to come back to the sisterhood. They're going to come back to the sisterhood. But for right now, you're talking about their country. You're talking about the women in their country. So now they're like, okay, we're all flying one flag. All the Filipinos are together. All the Thailands are all the Taiwanese are together. All the Colombian women, all the Brazil women, they're all against you now. All the Jamaican women, they're against you now. They don't want you in their country. They don't want you going down there getting your poom poom rubbed on now. They don't want you in there doing that. In Gambia, they kicked you out of there. They said you can't even come back. They don't want that there. They want us there, but they don't want you there. How do you like that? You're not even competition for foreign women any longer. You're no longer competition. They used to look at you like competition, but they don't any longer. Now they're like, oh, we got them. Their pH is off. They mistreat their men. Oh, girl. Oh, we got to go over we got to do is go over there and make them a full meal, and they will be happy. All we got to do is go over there and smile at them, and they will be happy because they don't even get smiling over there.
The simple things, right?
The simple things. Now I lied. I'm gonna play 2 more videos, and then we're gonna and then we're gonna end this thing for real. We're gonna end.
Yeah, my voice is gone.
Because my boy, I know, man. I just gotta, you know what, man. I just gotta take advantage of Walt when he's hitting on all cylinders. Even though his voice is gone, he's hitting y'all with that ism, y'all, and we gotta take advantage. Let me hit y'all with 2 more videos, and I promise y'all, we out. Here we go.
Once have I heard, oh, I'm leaving the United States because of white supremacy.
Ma'am, that filter you love so much, with the narrowed in chin and the very tight in nose, that's your white supremacy. That's what they're leaving. They're leaving you. Everything they talk about when they talk about being friendly, when they talk about knowing how to treat their husbands, that's them saying they're leaving white supremacy. Because your indoctrinated white supremacist mentality is exactly what they want to leave. So they don't have to say verbatim, I am leaving white supremacy. The United States of America has ingrained, entrenched, and indoctrinated Black American women into white supremacy. They are leaving you because you are white supremacy. Enjoy your filter.
Oh, he's corny. He's square. He's a loser. He's lame. He's an incel. All kind of things. But let that same man turn around and get with a golden tan spray painted snow bunny. Oh, it's over. He could have been with a black woman. He could have been, thank you, Samuel. He should have been with a black woman. I don't understand these black men. See, they don't want us for real. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this bullshit. This is why, see, black men are leaving because they keep getting played by us. It is not that black men are out here pedestalizing all these other groups of women and they so much better, you know, blonde hair is softer and shit, and pale skin is prettier. No. Stop. No. We all know what the first choice is. We all know what the first preference, quote unquote, is. It's cap. Thank you, Black. We all know black men will come up to us as sisters, proposing to us, marrying us, wanting to be with us. But a lot of us be on bullshit. And it goes back to what Eugene said earlier. He's still not good enough. You feel like you can get better. You feel like you deserve better. You don't know that what you had, you should have held on to it. You should have appreciated. Especially considering the fact that a lot of y'all feel like, when it comes to quote unquote good black men that have their ducks in a row, that they already are scarce. It's not a lot of them around. So why would you fumble that?
Exactly. I mean, nothing more we can say right now, man. I mean, black men are leaving the U.S. Men in general are leaving the U.S. Walt D. Flying abroad. Me, back and forth. But eventually I'm gone. My magic number, man. Let me, here's the thing. Here's my plan. Cause I will be leaving the U.S. soon. And I don't know if it's gonna be for. I'll put it this way. I spent about 9 months here, 3 months abroad. I'm about to flip it in the next 5 years, and I'm about to be spending like 6 to 9 months abroad and maybe 3 months in the States, maybe. But my magic number, I need about 5 million, and then I'm out. I need about 5 million, and I'm gone. Now, of course, I want to make more than that and gross more than that and things like that. But the magic number is, let me say 5 million, then I'm up out of here. And I'm giving myself about 5-6 years to do. I don't know if that's enough time. I don't know what's going to happen to America between that time. There's some things going on behind the scenes. We're shooting down balloons and stuff over here. We don't know what's going on. But I do know this, that everybody gets their run. Rome had its empire. Everybody gets to have the baddest empire on the planet. China, Genghis Khan, all those guys. I mean, everybody had their chance, right? Africa, Egypt, we've all had our chance to kind of run this thing. Now we have this other empire, this American culture that's running things, and it's coming to an end because, whenever you become too inclusive, you include too many of the wrong things that can harm you. And the worst way to die out is from the inside out. Once you let the enemy in the gate, you don't think that enemy's going to convert a bunch of more people? And before you know it, you let the enemy in the camp, he's going to run wild and he's going to take over. And y'all done let all this inclusive energy in, and it has ran wild, and it's running its course through America, through the culture, through the women, through the people. Black women, black men are deciding to leave you. And you can't do anything about it. You can't save them. You can't save yourself. You only have consequences waiting for you. And this is not anything that the black man has done to the black woman. This is something that the black woman has done to herself. And unfortunately, just like the black man realized that there's no savior coming, there's no Messiah coming to rescue them, that the black man has to figure out how to save themselves. That's where you're at now, ladies. Black women, you are at the point where you are going to have to save yourself, because winter is here. Y'all laughed at Kevin Samuels. Y'all did all kind of indignant things when this man passed away. And he was y'all only hope, because he was actually trying to keep us from going overseas. I was on his show one time, man. I was on the Kevin Samuels show, and I told him, man, what about African women? That's what I asked. I said, what about African? Because he was talking about, how black women and modern women and all that. I was like, hey, man, but there's more black women than just in the United States. We can go outside the country to get them. And you know what he told me? No. Because you got to get your money. It costs too much money. Not everybody has the money to do that. Proximity. Men are creatures of proximity. We want something that's accessible, that's right in front of us. He gave me the spiel. I took it, but in my head, I know, hey, shoot, I got me an African woman. I'm cool. I'm set. I'm not tripping. But he was y'all last hope. And now that he's gone, and the way y'all mistreated him, hey, man, shout out to Uncle D, man. You got the reins, but the Blizzard King is here. The Blizzard King is here. And y'all go check out Dennis Sperling's show, man. He got one of the coldest intros, man. That Blizzard King intro is the business, man. I covet that. I need to make me an intro that's hot like that. But that's all I got to say for you guys, man. I'm going to let my boy Walt D give y'all that realism and close us out. But I'm going to just tell y'all like this, man. Winter is here. Are black women the cause of black men leaving the U.S.? They're definitely a big part of it. I'll just say it like that. They're not the only reason, because we're going overseas. We're doing other things. We're not just going overseas, just trying to slay them and lay them down and find, we're going overseas to find wives too, but we're also trying to find business, something that can sustain us and keep us here in this environment. Well, D, close this out, man. let them know where they need to go.
Man, this is all Walt D has to say before my voice goes out. The traditional women are the women that back us. We love y'all. But there are some things that need to be corrected. Get your family, worry about you and your family first. Don't worry about the modern woman right now, because we're just taking off from it. And with that is a warning. With that is a caveat. We need the women that back us to stop supporting white supremacy and stop looking like the modern woman that we're trying to stay away from. Because we don't have time to set and decipher if you are one of them or not. We don't. Take off the Muppet eyelashes, take off the edges, get your natural hair. You know, I mean, you could do what you want from time to time, but I'm just saying, don't look like them. And I know some of y'all are conditioned to say, "Well, I'm just doing this for me. I'm just doing it because I like it." But no, you're not. You're supporting white supremacy. You're supporting stocks. You're supporting companies that want you to buy into that at the cost of not being appealing to a man's legacy side. Heed my warning. Don't heed it. I'm just letting you know, I've done singles and couples ministry for a long time. And the reason why some men aren't approaching some of you women, even though you might be solid and you might be like those women that don't like us, is because they're evaluating you first. They're like, dang, should I approach her? Wait a minute. She has the BBL. She has the eyelashes. She has everything that says I subscribe to white supremacy. And I've said it on this show before, just about every show. When one nation conquers another nation, they delete the men and they make the women and the children conform to their customs. And so having long eyelashes, ridiculously long eyelashes, having excessive makeup, having those things that appeal more to corporations than it does to your man, just lets us know, like, hey, she's still buying into white supremacy and the European conquest. Unsubscribe from that. Please. Don't, even though you might not be a part of the problem, don't look the part of the people who are part of the problem. Be you, be who God created you to be. Don't support the stocks and the entities that you shouldn't support. And you'll have our protection. We love you. Yeah. We're not saying the black woman is the main reason why we're leaving, but for health reasons, for mental health reasons, for positivity reasons, that's the reason why we're leaving. We're tired of the stereotypes. We're tired of the false statistics. We're tired of the false accusations. And so, because there's such a natural disaster of modern black women over here, we're just leaving from under the disaster. So don't blame us. And with that, y'all be blessed. Have a blessed weekend out there. I'll let Moxie give us the Too Much Moxie show. Y'all pray for my voice.
Man, y'all know that boy did a good job, man. Y'all clap it up for that brother. That brother, man, he struggled through all the way to the end for us, and we appreciate it, man. Man, y'all know how we do on this side, man. You know, as men, we do not bow down. Okay, we stand up. We stand up as men. We do not bow down, and we never give up. This is the Too Much Moxie podcast, and we are out. Peace.
Yeah, I feel like I join the choir. Shit, I should go to church.